Come on, guys, you already know what it is. It is I, your host, Simon Omoshore, and this is Vice Versa Live. And on today's show, I'm going to talk to you about what the 5 top traits if you wish to have a career in sales. Come on, you already know. Let's go. So, the 5 top traits. Number 1, you've got to be curious. How can you be curious? It's about asking the questions. Asking questions that will push the envelope. Asking questions that gets you closer to the answer, or in this case, gets you closer to the deal. Because curiosity is one of the biggest tools that's equipped to salespeople, because it's through the questions that we find the answers, and with the answers we find ways on how to ensure and give confidence to the person, the prospect that we're speaking to, that they understand that we know their problem and we are the solution that they have been looking for. Number 2, I would say, is humility. Like, no one knows it all. I don't know it all. I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly trying to get better. But that comes from humility. I cannot be like, oh my gosh, I know this. I know it all. I have all the answers, because what happens is I'll just get stuck. And I can't get stuck because I've got to keep going. I've got to keep pressing forward. I've got to do that. And in order for me to do that, only works when I'm in a place of humility and I'm in a place of humbleness. Because when I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm continuing to push forward, that allows me to be in that place where I'm continuing to sharpening my tools, so that when I am speaking to prospects, when I am speaking to people, I'm in the best place. I'm in the best place. So stay humble. Stay humble. Number 3, you gotta be ruthless. You gotta be ruthless, because sales is tough. So you got to be able to differentiate your feelings from your actions. And that's a very, very difficult thing to do. And it only takes practice, like a muscle. The more and more you train a muscle, the more harder, the more refined, the more developed it will be. It's the same thing with being ruthless. You got to learn how to do. You got to learn how to act, when to act. And that just comes from practice. But you got to be ruthless. You got to be ruthless. Number 4. You've got to be patient. You have to be patient with yourself, because a lot of the time when you do not understand the full sales cycle, you haven't gone through the sales cycle, it's very easy to rush things and to push for things that don't necessarily need to be pushed for at that time. So you have to have a really good understanding of patience. You need to understand when to push, when to pull back, when to say, when not to say, and that comes through time. You've got to allow yourself to be able to make those mistakes, and that just comes from just being patient. Make the mistakes. Those are the mistakes that you're going to learn the best lessons for. So that's number 4, patience. And number 5, I think, definitely has to be fearlessness. You've got to be fearlessness, because in order for you to get the deals, in order for you to meet the prospect, sometimes you have to do things that you didn't even think that you could do. You gotta pick up the call. You gotta go meet that person. You gotta go do things outside of the box sometimes, and that takes fearlessness. You gotta be fearlessness. You gotta be able to do things that are outside of your comfort, and you gotta get used to that. You gotta get used to doing that. And like patience, that's also a byproduct of that. Fearlessness is a byproduct of patience, of being patient. You're being patient, but the more you're patient, the more you're humble. All of the things that I've said, if you can do all of those things and be fearless, guys, there is nothing that you cannot do. And those are my 5 top tips if you wish to have a career in sales. If you have those 5 things, guys, friends, there is nothing that you cannot achieve in sales. If you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. You already know what it is, Vice Versa Talent. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Please drop some comments and likes. If you want to see more stuff around this kind of work, I'd love to hear from you. But if not, see you on the next one. You already know. Let's go.